Hey, I'm sitting down a little bit. What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott, and as you can see by the title below, we're going to talk about hidden liabilities in the perfect person, okay? Now, if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Just click the red button below. I love you forever, along with the bell notification. And if you want to work with me in terms of getting a session, or getting my Attraction Academy course, the link is down in the description. Cheers, right? This is Diet Coke Chill. Now, here's what I wanted to talk about, because I'm going to make this video quick. I had a client I just got done talking to who said the same thing about how this person's perfect on paper for her, but XYZ. The guy is emotionally unavailable or wasn't looking for anything. He doesn't know well, that kind of stuff. And it reminds me of a story that me and my best friend Dylan, he will probably comment below about this, talked about in the past, where I think his was a friend, mine was a girl that we dated. Either way, they were very attractive women. Very, very, very attractive women. Mine was out of my league by a long shot in terms of looks, okay? But she found me interesting, and we were dating for a while. And I would go out to dinner with her, to a bar, to this, to that. And every time I did, she'd get hit on. Every time. You couldn't go up and get a drink or go to the bathroom and take a shit without coming back and her getting hit on. My friend Dylan said the same thing. He said even though they were friends, like people around them didn't know that. And some guys would come up and disrespect him and start talking to the woman, even though he's there with her. And it's like, dude, come on, and Dylan had to lay a smack down. So what I'm trying to say is, when it comes to hidden liabilities, sometimes it's almost better, and I don't want to use numbers as a way to objectify people, but it's just to keep it simple. Sometimes I'd rather date an 8 who doesn't get hit on, like I have those options. But I'd rather date a 7 or 8, who doesn't get hit on, than a 10 who always gets hit on. Because you know what? If that 10 has an Instagram and she's attractive, she's getting DMs on the daily. Guys are eyeing her. Guys want to talk to her. You just know it. So sometimes it's almost not even worth the stress of dealing with someone that attractive. Not that it's their fault. Not that it's their fault. And I'm not saying you should just totally toss someone aside because of that, because it has nothing to do with them, right? Especially if they're awesome, loyal people, good communication, gives you the validation, all that kind of stuff. Great for them, okay? But I'm just saying, in terms of stress, sometimes it's almost not even worth the liabilities. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because I had a client who I was talking to who says a lot of the same things, and she's awesome. I know she's watching this. Who says a lot of the same things that a lot of my clients do, which has something to go along the lines of, this guy was perfect. I never felt chemistry like this before. This guy is awesome. Our perfect banter, a lot in common, this, that. He's completely perfect for me on paper, completely great what I'm looking for, exactly what I'm looking for, but da-da-da-da-da. And I told her this story about me and my best friend Dylan with the attractive women we were with. And I said, you got to apply that to your way of thinking too. That this guy actually isn't that perfect, because you might say he's this, and this, he's all these great things, but only if he just would change da-da-da-da, or if he was just looking for or if he was just emotionally unavailable, things would be perfect. But in reality, that's not how it is. You have to take everything whole, whether it's their fault or not. So going back to the people that me and my friend Dylan were talking about, or dating, it's not their fault, but it almost sucks. And it's something like, it's like being famous, right? Like you can say, well, it's not my fault for being famous that everyone wants my autograph and that paparazzi are following me. Well, no, it's not, but it's part of the job. It's part of the job description, right? So if you're really, really attractive and everyone's hitting on you and it becomes a pain in the ass and it becomes a liability, now how much of that liability you can stand or will take and uphold, that's depending on the person in the couple. It's like, damn, you know, it would be really nice not to have that. And these are little hidden liabilities that people don't seem to consider. You know, I know a lot of guys who'd be like, I really like, oh, they keep going back to a girl. I had a friend back in the past who'd keep going back to this girl who cheats, and he's like, well, because she's perfect. She just cheats. I'm like, no, that's part of the equation then, dude. You can't just say, well, yeah, she's this, and this, but she cheats. No. There is no but. It's and she cheats. She might, yeah, she has this, she has that, blah, and she cheats. It's not but she cheats, okay? So there is a difference, okay? So that being said, ladies, I love you. Take care. Subscribe if you haven't, and peace.